Well, that didn't go like planned. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at you with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugai. And tonight I'm going to talk about another belt the ass edition as you had the Detroit Lions beating the Minnesota Vikings 31-9 to win the NFC North and clinch the number one seed throughout the NFC. Before I get into this video, man, for anyone, if you want to drop a dime on the Cash App, my Cash App information is down in the description box. Also, my social media information is down there. Also, I co-host a sports talk radio show every Sunday morning. That information is down there. If you're a subscriber to the channel, greatly appreciate the love and support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification button, like the video, and share it with your folks, man. Also, if you want to get videos like this, a couple of hours or so before everybody else, scroll down and hit the join button and hit the membership. Well, I didn't see belt the ass in this one. I picked Detroit to win this game because everything on paper told you to go with Minnesota. Minnesota got Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. I mean, they had a dude named Naylor come out of nowhere last week. They got T.J. Hawkinson, Aaron Jones. They got severely the better defense. The way Detroit been playing the last few weeks. But bro, it's just something about this time of year, man, when you got people who've kind of been in them deep waters before going up against people who haven't. I mean, look, Minnesota coach, I think they got a great coaching staff, but I mean, he's only played in one wild card. He's only coached in one wild card game and he lost. I mean, Sam Darnold's never been to the playoffs before as a starter. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like Detroit, Jared Goff played in the Super Bowl. I mean, Detroit's team was, close to making it to a Super Bowl last year. And I just felt in a big game of this magnitude, I just felt like Detroit would get it done, man. And they did. Aaron Glenn and that defense did a number on Minnesota, man. They were physical. They basically brought the fight to them, and Minnesota ain't want no part of the fight, man. But I think where the game was lost for Minnesota, though, you got 5 trips to the red zone basically, man, and you don't come away with no touchdowns. Like twice you go down there, you don't come away with nothing. I think to me that was the difference in the game was that when Minnesota early on, had the upper hand on Detroit's offense and they couldn't produce no touchdowns, man. They couldn't pull away. They had a chance to build a sizable lead on Detroit while Detroit was, while Brian Flores had Detroit's offense stuck in mud, but they didn't do nothing to take advantage of that, man. And then Detroit, great offenses do. They find their footing, and then Jameer Gibbs just went completely off in this game with 4 touchdowns, man. And I must say, I'm not gonna lie, man, I gotta tip my hat to him because I thought when they lost David Montgomery, that was a huge blow to that offense. I didn't know if Jameer Gibbs could have carried more of a load than what he's used to, and he responded, man, adamantly. Like he responded adamantly, man. That's why he's a Pro Bowler, man. Most touchdowns in the league. Great performance by him, yo. In the defense, I mean, the cornerback, Merrick, I think Robinson, whatever his name, Louisiana dude, man. Shout out to him, man. He stepped. I must say, he locked Justin Jefferson down tonight. I mean, none of us seen that happening, but he locked him up tonight, man. And they just got after Darnold, and Darnold just looked. And look, man, it was a great season for him. Really, really great season. Darnold is a Pro Bowler. But he is what he is at this point in his career, man. As great as he's been all year long, when the chips on the table, man. I mean, he went 18 for 41 tonight, man. Against a depleted defense. So I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm gonna do a video on this game later in the week. I'm not so sure. I think I know Dan. I'm not sure. I know Dan Campbell went up there telling Kevin O'Connell see you in 2 weeks, but I'm not so sure Minnesota gonna beat the Rams, man. To be honest with you, in LA, man. But just a real bad loss for the Vikings, man. This is the way they lost, man. Like you blowing, squandering opportunity after opportunity to jump on this team and build a lead, and you just couldn't do it. And then defensively, the floodgates finally open. the defense could have hold on for only so long, man. And then once they kind of knew the offense wasn't gonna give them a touchdown tonight, they kind of just started. Detroit started getting at them, man. But you give Detroit credit; they've been the best team in the NFC all year long. And they deserve to have the number one seed, man. They've been the top team all year long. Now it's playoff time. We're gonna see what happens, man, in a one game tournament, scenario. But Minnesota gotta go to the Rams, man, and I don't think by any stretch of the imagination that that's a gimme or easy game for them, man. Well, we're gonna see what happens though. But shout out to the Lions, man. Dominating this game, belt the ass edition, and getting home field advantage, man, for the first time in their franchise history. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all tonight. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I have Philadelphia Eagles, NFL, and content on my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly Eagles, fly.